Thanks for tapping in with 95 South TV, hosted by Ikon E King Jacob, bringing you the best news and media through the efforts of the community. We interview nonprofit organizations, business owners, school teachers, spiritual leaders, and anybody who has an impact in the community that has a remarkable backstory. These professionals that we bring on this show has a story that will wow you, that will knock your socks off. And with that being said, we want you to tune in, keep it locked. We want you to like, share, follow, and subscribe. Be a dedicated listener. Come in, and if you require to do an interview, you can definitely reach out to us at 95southpodcast@gmail.com.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Icon. And once again, we're here on 95 South TV. First and foremost, I gotta thank God for this opportunity because without him, there would be no us. Second, I
I
gotta
swear.
introduce my right hand man. You know what I'm saying? Your baby mama favorite host, Baby White Jr. voice himself, Jacob the Great. What's going on, fam?
What up, fam? Glad to be in the land of the living. Another day to
Yes,
get it
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So go ahead and introduce this young man, so we can get this interview cracking.
Man, we got none other than Memphis great himself, Mr. BYG Curse. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother? How you guys doing? How you guys doing, man?
Good,
Doing well.
good, good.
Doing well, man. So, man, let's get right into it, man.
Yes, sir.
Before we get into your story, man, who is BYG Curse?
Well, he's an ambitious, outspoken, a stand-up guy. Pharaoh. I give the shirt off my back. An honest guy. A family guy. A loving guy. All the above, man.
Okay, man. So great, great. So tell us how this hip hop journey started for you.
Well, it started with me, man, back with the "Don't Push Me" because I'm close to the edge. You know what I'm saying? And the Run-D.M.Cs, the Sugar Hill Gangs, the Public Enemies. Ice T, man. What's his name? What's my guy name? The Steady Bees. The list goes on, man. Schoolie D's and all those copycats, man.
Okay, man. So man, tell us, tell us, tell us about, man. What intrigued you about getting into this hip hop culture, man, and why do you feel like it's so important for us to represent it?
Well, I got in it, man. Cause like I said, I heard them use rhyming words, man, and I tried it myself, man, and I kind of like fell in love with the craft.
Okay, man. So you touched a lot of stages, man. With some very influential artists, like Boozy and a lot of other people, man. So when you first got into it, and people really heard your music and understand who you were, man. How did that transition go for you of branding yourself and getting your name out?
Well, man, the transition went good, man. I know what to expect. I know everybody ain't gonna like me. Everybody ain't gonna love me, but they gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, man. They gotta respect it.
Okay. I can't over you, man. I know you got some questions you want to ask, so go ahead, man.
Okay.
Have at it.
Yeah, so before we continue on, this is inspired. This is powered by 810 Studios Roku channel, inspiredradio.com, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel at 95 South Network. So, brother, so basically, you work with different people like a Bootsy and the 8 ball MJG and several others. How were you able to get connected with some of these other rappers that's considered legendary in the game?
Well, I'm from Memphis anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? So those guys been around. You know, open up for them guys, man. Was legendary, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I opened up for Lil Boosie. I opened up for Lil Wyte. I opened up for the Tom Ski Mask. I opened up for uh, uh, Cassidy, Craig G. uh, Shucks, man, Capone, rights, and man, just a long list of them, man, and just networking, man, trying to put one foot in front of the next, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that I'm doing the right thing.
Okay. So, I don't know if you heard. No, you know a cat named Doc Hollywood. I know he's from the Memphis area, so he's always on TikTok and basically talking about how Memphis gets a bad rap. So, just kind of explain to people, in your opinion, you from Memphis. What's the
Yeah.
most misconception about Memphis that people harp on too much?
Well, it's like this, man, because one person said and they believe it, and you gotta come here to see. Every big city, every major city, man, has crime, and everybody has their bad points in it. You know what I'm saying? But Memphis is a good spot, man. You know what I'm saying? It's really a good spot, man. I say, man, every major city has a crime. You know what I'm saying? The New Yorks, the Chicago, the LA's, the New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? The Philadelphias. So you just can't say, well, Memphis is bad. Like I said, every city has a bad point, man. But Memphis is a good place, man. It's we got our hospitality here as well. You know, man.
Okay. So, being a rapper and then also being a CEO, what early on as far as what you learned in the game, what prepared you to be able to transition to be a CEO?
Well, I studied. You know what I'm saying? I studied the Russell Simmons. I studied the Lil J's. I studied the Easy E's. The Luke Skywalkers. And the Dame Dashes. Like I'm saying, the DJ Pauls. I studied those guys and looked at see how they ran things. Irv got is like, okay, I can do it. It's like having structure. You know what I'm saying? Having a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Have a big structure. By me being an MC and an artist, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay, you're breaking up a little bit. I'm gonna let you jump back in.
I broke
Jacob.
up.
Okay, you broke up a little bit. Go ahead and jump in, Jacob.
So my man, so when just like Memphis has a sound though. No, so if somebody knows something about Memphis, Memphis always had the authentic blues sound. And so growing up in that
Yeah.
authentic blues sound, I'm pretty sure it really taught you how to choose production and and just put you around a lot of people that was just musicians. So growing up in that
Yeah.
sound and connecting that with hip hop, man, that's gotta be a phenomenal thing to do. So man, tell us about some of the musicians kind of that you grew up around to kind of really put you not just into hip hop, but just that music mindset.
Yeah, like I say, the Gangster Pat, like I say, DJ Paul, SMK, DJ Zirk, my guy Mr. Mitch, may he rest in peace. The Boo Mitchells, you know what I'm saying, the Grammy Award Boo Mitchells, Archibald Head, so I've been around those guys, learning a lot.
Okay. And so from how you came in the game into what you see nowadays, from the analog to the digital era, what do you think that the young people need to really understand about the music business as a whole?
Well, like you say, man, different eras, man, because the analog era, I think, was the best era, man. You know what I'm saying? The digital, yeah, you can get a lot done digital, man, but the analog, man, with the raw, with the real raw form, you know what I'm saying? And if they go back and do their studies in history and see on the analog side, you know what I'm saying, they'll understand it a lot better.
Okay. And so as far as you you built your craft, um, and you branded yourself, and now you are CEO of a label. So, what type of talent do you look for to bring on your label?
I look for just straight raw talent, you know what I'm saying? Authenticity, just No, so somebody just being themselves, man. No good music. You know what I'm saying? Good music, all genres, man. All genres. It can be rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? You got this sound. We're gonna try to work it out. You know what I mean?
Right. So I see you got the new track with Pastor Troy, man. So tell us how that track came about.
Well, that track came about, man. Tom Ski Mask had the track, man. Was just sitting, and I heard it, man. I was like, man, I need that. He sent it to me. And when I heard Pastor Troy on it, I'm like, man, it sounds like some Pastor Troy get on it. So my guy track put it together, man, put it together, man, like a puzzle.
Yeah. So you break up a little bit. Can you repeat that?
I said, my brother Tom Ski Mask had the track, it was just sitting, and I heard it, and I fell in love with it, and I'm like, man, I heard Pastor Troy on it. You know what I'm saying? When I heard him, like, man, I heard Pastor Troy on this right here, and I got with my guy track, man. He plugged me in with him. He blessed me. And that's how the magic happened.
Okay. Cool. So that track gave me that feel good vibe, the club bang of back in the late '90s and the early 2000s, man. When you had Pastor Troy and the Yin Yang Twins and Lil Jon and East Side Boys and the Young Bloods and people like that, man. So why did you feel like you had to take it back to that sound?
I mean, because a lot of people like, man, that sound is gone, and it's a new generation, and I was just like, man, okay, well, I'm finna see, can I crank things back up, man, and do something different from everybody else.
Right. So what has been your response from the DJs when you send the track out to the DJs?
They digging it, man. They said it's the authenticity, man. They said, hey, man, hey, taking it back, man, taking it back to that era, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. Because when I was listening to it today, I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, man, he got PT Cruz on here, man, and make me feel back to them early Pastor Troy days with We Ready and vice versa on there and songs like that, man. And so, man, with that being said, man, with you traveling and seeing a lot of different stuff in this culture, man. What are what are some things that we can expect from you? From the spring and summer, man. What you got on the board for the spring and the summer?
Well, just shows here and there. Like I say, we got Austin, we got San Antonio, we got Houston, we got Dallas, man, we got Nashville, and we try to add some more to the roster, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot, man. And I study a lot, and people do different things at different places and different spots. You know what I'm saying? So, just being a chameleon and adapting, man. You know what I'm saying? Just adapting to my surroundings.
Okay. So you got an upcoming tour.
Well, no, I'm on tour with Tom Ski Mask right now. You know what I'm saying? The Too Wild for the World tour. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be fun, epic. Um, just like I said, man, just trying to stretch out, man. Just trying to stretch out so I can get into the position to have my own tours.
Okay. I can dig it. I can dig it. So, man, we will be able to catch this song on any movie soundtrack in any movie scores, anything like that.
Man, I'm trying to get it there, man. I'm trying to get it there, man. But hey, man, I got a lot more heat than that, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more heat than that, man. I
You
got
got
a lot
more
more.
heat.
Yeah, I got a lot more heat. I got one called "Poor Father the Disease," featuring OG Big Mike of the Ghetto Boys. You know what I'm saying? And I got Bro Mac, man. That thing sweet. That's sweet. That's tough. Yeah, it's tough, man. Yeah, I got a song 420. With Gangsta Black and Lil Chat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, I got something sweet coming out for him.
Okay. Just that whole Memphis sound, just keeping it for the streets and keeping it for the clubs and things of that nature, man. So with you having your own label, man, how many artists you have signed to your label?
Right now, I don't have anyone signed to it. I'm just waiting till I get established. But I do have though. I do have like three, who's waiting on me, and ready, and they dope.
Okay, then. Okay. Back to you, Icon.
Okay, so I heard you say you was going to be out in San Antonio and Austin, different places like that in Texas. Talk about the importance of basically going out there and showing out, because we've been around for a minute, so we know that if you blow up in Texas, you pretty much can take over the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really make some noise. So just kind of talk about the importance of being able to make some noise out there in Texas.
Well, the importance is I want to make noise wherever I go. So where I stand foot at, man, I'm gonna give you a show. That's what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Give you a show and give it to you the best of my ability, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, as far as you saying getting yourself established, are you trying to get with like a major label? You know what I mean, and get get like a distribution deal or something like that or whatever. So, what are you looking for if you sat down with a record label today?
Yeah, that's what I want. I want some distribution, marketing, promotion. You know what I'm saying? With a labor deal. You know what I'm saying? I want to have me a labor deal with some marketing, promotion, and distribution with some major.
Okay. So, so with the three artists that you say you working with now, what genre of music are they?
They hip hop.
Are they all from Memphis?
Yeah, they from Memphis.
Okay. So what artists have you worked with like that's established that when you worked with them for the first time or when you got in the studio with them, you was they was exactly what you thought they were as far as personality wise and things of that and being able to work with.
OG Big Mike and Pastor Troy.
Okay. Yeah, I've been around PT. He always laughing and bubbly all the time.
Man, always, yeah. But Big Mike, man, he is thorough, man. Man, OG Big Mike is thorough, man. I'm talking about thorough.
Okay. That's what's up. So what city or state have you been in that you felt like that you got the most love at when you go into that city or that state?
Oh man, that's kind of hard because I get love everywhere I go, man. Everywhere I go, once I do my thing, I get a lot of love, man. I get a lot of love, man. It's about from the ATL, Charlotte, North Carolina, up in Syracuse, New York, the Bronx, New York. Shucks, man. Man, over there in Little Rock, man, here at home, you know what I'm saying? Nashville.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dallas, I got some love when I was down there in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? When I opened up for Spice One in the Luniz.
Oh, okay. The Luniz in a minute.
Yeah, I
So,
mean they thorough too, man. Spice One thorough, man, Yuck Mouth and Cuzzo Fly, man, they thorough too, man. They 10 toes flat too, man.
okay. So what market have you that you would like to go to that you haven't been in, like city, state, that you like, man, that's the one spot that I ain't touched yet.
Uh, Places like Nevada, New Mexico, the Floridas, uh, the Virginias, Arizona, uh, Washington, like Seattle, DC, Baltimore. Just stretch out, man. Overseas, just stretch out, man. Try to stretch out, man. Like an eagle spread his wings, man.
Okay. So now, do you have like people that work with you, like a team, or you do everything on your own?
No, I got a guy working with me now, man. I got a couple guys working with me, man. Who's been foot in the game for a minute, man. My guy named Jonathan Coleman and my guy named Pete, man. So yeah, they've been in my guy up there in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? His name Essence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they've been kind of keeping me well grounded.
Okay, yeah. We definitely know Jonathan Coleman, so he done definitely had his own a show on our radio station before we shut it down. But you know, we
Okay.
definitely work with Jonathan Coleman a lot. So he's definitely a good guy. So but back to you, Jacob.
All right. And so man, I see that you touched a lot of places. You know what I mean? And so what is the most remarkable place that you touched and you be like, man, I got to get back here again.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago. Yep. LA. Chicago, LA, Tampa, Florida, Miami, yeah, those places, yeah, those places, yeah.
Okay, so we're
Uh,
gonna go down the list. So what was so insightful and so impactful about the Shy Town?
man, the love, would you like I was home, man.
See,
Would you
Jacob
like I
said
was
that 'cause
home, man.
Jacob be hating on the side. That's why Jacob asked you that question, 'cause he be hating on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
That's what he's so shocked.
hey,
Hey man, hey man,
Jackson,
I just say, everything ain't for everybody. And some things for some people, some things ain't for everybody. So you but I've heard a lot of people say that they get love in Chicago, man. I've been out there a few times, man. So tell me about the whole Central Florida area, that Tampa, Orlando, that Sarasota, that Bradenton, that Largo area. So tell me about the experience in Tampa.
man, that was, it was love, man, man, like I say, man, the people, it was cool. And man, they just showed love, man. They showed me love, man. They showed me much love, man.
Okay, so I've heard your music, and you said you got love in Chicago. So who from that shy market that would you want to do a track with? That you want to do a collaboration with?
I'm like, Twister.
I ain't hear you.
I said Twister.
What's the okay. Old school, legendary. Okay. And so who from the Florida market would you want to do a track with?
Uncle Luke.
Okay, okay, okay. So you want to turn all the way up?
Yeah, Uncle Luke and my guy Trick Daddy.
Yeah. I see Trick just dropped a new single. It's pretty fire too, man. It's pretty fire. So I was kind of digging it, man. So, but yeah, Trick Daddy Dollars, he definitely legendary right there in Miami, man. And
Yeah.
so it's the summertime coming, so they about to have 2 trillion car shows and all type of festivals down there, man. And so it's gonna be it's gonna be a good place to be, man. It's gonna be a great
Yeah.
place to be. So that Florida market, I'm familiar with the Florida market, and so is my partner Ikon E. So yeah,
Okay.
man, that Florida market about to go crazy this summer, man. Crazy this summer, man.
Yeah,
Crazy, man.
my guy DJ Warlord down there working Jacksonville and Daytona, all that for me. You know what I'm saying? All that Tallahassee, all that the back. Yeah, I'm trying to break that market as well.
Okay. So man, have you have you kind of broken into that Tennessee, that Alabama, that Mississippi market?
I love the market, man. Been at Hot Springs, Jackson City, um, to Biloxi, Gulfport, you know what I'm saying? In Nashville, Chattanooga. Yes, I put my foot down in those markets.
Okay. So that Jackson and that Gulfport that Chattanooga, that Nashville, and certain parts of Alabama too. Yeah, man, that's a great market, man, because when you're traveling through that Chitlin circuit, man, you definitely want to tap in all those markets.
We lost him for a second, so maybe we get him back. But yeah,
Yeah.
but definitely because I was gonna ask him if he knew LPD down there in from Tupelo. You know, LPD from Tupelo. He been doing a lot of stuff out there lately with on radio and stuff. Commercial. Okay, he back.
Yeah, I'm back, man.
Like, yeah, lost you for a second there. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
do you know LPD from Tupelo?
yeah. That's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, that's my guy too, man. If you
Yeah,
yeah, that's definitely my guy there in Atlanta, man, with Uncut Mag. You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've known him about 15 years.
Yeah, he got me. I know I'm in a couple of those uncut mags. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So
Yeah.
have you been working with the DJ coalitions out there in Tennessee?
Yeah. I just started working with the DJ coalitions out here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, talk about the important, because I think a lot of these new artists, like these young artists, they don't understand the importance of like the grassroots. They don't understand the importance of still radio. They don't understand the importance of just like, getting out there to the clubs, the DJs. They don't really understand it. Everything, all these new artists think it's all about just social media. So just kind of talk
No,
about that part.
no, it's not. It's not all about social media, man. You still got to do your foot and leg work. You know what I'm saying? You still
Mhm.
got to do that. That's a must as well.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, so, because like when you look for artists that you want to sign eventually, how much do you pay attention to the social media, or do you more pay attention to their work ethic and the grind and and everything as a whole?
Yeah, that's what I pay attention to. I don't worry about social media. I pay attention to their grind and their work ethic.
Okay. So you've been around the business for a long time, like me and Jacob in it for about since in the late '90s, early 2000s. So just kind of talk about the difference between the biggest difference from other than social media stuff, the biggest difference in just the business of the game itself from back in the day when you started till now.
Well, back then, we had CDs and cassettes. Now we just upload. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you had more money and less famous. Now you're more famous than less money.
Mm. Well, I
You
gotta give you a secret if you don't know, and y'all, I don't know if y'all have it in Memphis or out there in Tennessee, but we got a couple of spots in Atlanta that still do CDs, vinyl, and all that, and they win award. One of the guys out there, he win awards. He win awards all the time for being one of the best retail stores, but he's still. And I'm talking about old school, new school. He had Cardi B do a album signing day out there. He get a lot of the white artists and stuff to come out there and do signing days and all that. So definitely, if you want to link up with him, I can send you Jonathan, or you whoever the information, and y'all link up with him when you got a project or something coming out. Freeze up on me again. Think he froze up.
Yeah, I think so, Alcon. I
Yeah,
think
he
you
froze
did.
up again. But yeah, so because I think that's you see how that go, Jacob. You get all this misconception of people like don't really know that, you know what I'm saying, that CDs and vinyl and all that is still a thing, and that we've told. See, the thing about in our community, we always get lied to because they want to keep all the money, so they don't tell us the truth about. Oh yeah, you can still sell CDs, you can still sell vinyl. You know what I'm saying? You can still do grassroots. You know what I'm saying? You can still do all that. But we so caught up on social media, social media, social media, not understanding that what people don't realize. I think was it YouTube stop putting your numbers don't count for Billboard anymore on YouTube. I think it was something else that they said they're gonna stop doing it on. If you notice, when people not paying attention, all the video shows left. So that let you know it's not important as it used to be at one time.
Yeah, man, I'm back, man. These phones, man. You know how these phones is, man.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So do you got you plan on doing a video for the song you got out now?
It's a video out. It's a video out. Yeah, we already did the video. Yeah.
Okay, so we can check that out on YouTube or whatever.
No, you can check on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how's it going for you as far as like, you know, the numbers on it? How are you feeling about the numbers for it on it so far?
Man, you know, I mean the numbers cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm really reintroducing to people now. You know what I'm saying? So since then, you know, it's been picking up very well.
Okay, so how long has it been since you put out something?
Like a year.
Oh, okay, so it ain't been that long. Okay. So during that time, you've been working on the craft or trying to put the business together behind it.
Yeah, putting the business together, man. That's the most important, man. Getting the business right.
Okay. All right, Jacob.
So man, with you working with Troy and you working with OG Mike, do you have a video for the one you work with OG Mike as well?
Yeah. We already shot the video. Yeah, we shot the video. I just haven't released it yet.
Okay. So is there a release date for the video?
It'll be a release date probably, man, like around August. Yeah, I'm gonna release everything in August.
Okay. So as far as your radio campaigns, what stations are picking up the song?
It's in 30 states right now, man. You know, all I know is in 30 states, man. I'm trying to get it worldwide, man.
Okay. So with that being said, man, you said you own over 30 different. It's in 30 states right now.
There's in 30, yeah. What they call the P2 radio station and college radio station.
Okay. In the P2 in the collegiate stations. Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying
The
to get the
good thing,
P1s, man. I'm trying to get the P1s. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the
yeah,
P1s,
but
man.
the thing about the P2s and the college radio station, if your son's still in rotation, time the HBUs come back to school, then that
Yeah.
could be to really come to HBCUs and perform at some of these homecomings and things of that nature. So
Yeah.
that's good. As long as you can play, so as
Man, you
long as
breaking up.
as long as you can keep that motion and keep building from the station that you already own, man, just keep that motion up, man.
I will.
And so, man, and just keep flooding it to the DJs, man. So, but yeah, man.
I think he was breaking up on that one. So as far as
you broke up.
can you hear me?
I can hear you well.
Okay. So as far as the radio, you talking about your stuff was on your music's on 30 different radio, 30 different states on P2 stations. How was that as far as the effectiveness of being able to get booked through those radio stations? Do you feel like that has been maybe the main reason why those you being able to get booked and put on different, get on a major tour and things of that nature?
Yeah. I think so. I truly think so. Yeah, that's a great thing.
Okay. Now, when you're in the studio and you look, do you work with like a one producer and for all the time, or do you have several different producers? How do you go about trying to get the right sound and get with the right producer that you want to get the sound you're looking for?
Well, I agree with different producers, man. Because everybody like you need to work with one producer, man. I work with multiple producers to get my craft down. To let people know that I'm versatile. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So your writing style when you're in the studio, do you write it first, or do you have to hit a beat How does your process work when you putting a record together?
Sometimes I write to the beat. Sometimes I already have something written, and I go over it. Then I'm like, okay, I can fit it on this right here. It go like various ways.
Okay. So, what's kind of like, I guess you would say like a 5-year goal or your ultimate goal over the next 5 years, or what you're trying to accomplish when it comes to the music and the label itself?
Okay, in the 5 year span, I'm trying to have, at least a couple good classic albums, and I want to be one of the best CEOs and have my label as one of the major labels,
So,
Did you, okay. I was saying, did you hear me?
No, say that again. Repeat it again.
I said, in the 5 year span, I want to have at least a couple good successful albums, that's classics, and I want to run my label. I want to be one of the one of the top labels, that put out artists that has done it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So when you look at somebody, the people like from your city, Juicy J and them guys, not only did they do the music, they kind of dabbled a little bit also in the movies and stuff a little bit too. So is it
Yeah.
that's something that you want your company to be able to eventually get to, where you doing some movies or some kind of television of any kind?
Yes. I want to follow the same pattern. Yeah, I want to try to venture out to some movies as well.
Okay, when it comes to that, when it comes to like the movies and stuff like that, what would be something in your head or something as far as like, I wouldn't mind doing a movie based off of this, that, and the third?
I want to do some, have some comedian, have some comedy and some of them. I also want to have something that's a little, reality, like, you know what I'm saying, like what goes on in the city, and just some of probably your life, my life, and people who I know life and they've been through stuff, and try to piggyback off that.
Okay, so you said comedy. So as far as comedian wise, give me a couple of comedians, if you know any, that's from the Memphis area. And if you don't know any, who is some like from Atlanta, like if it ain't nothing any from Memphis, who's the ones that you watch or you see overall that you like, that you say I wouldn't mind doing a movie with that comedian?
Okay, Chris Tucker, one of them. Lil Duval. Shucks, man. Joe Torre, Guy Torre.
You were old school.
Lavelle Crawford.
Oh yeah.
What was my guy name? Golly, man. Ooh-wee. They shucks. They from ATL.
What do he look like? Away from?
Well, he from ATL. Man, he was on the tip of my tongue, man.
You got Desi. You got
not Disney.
Well, Country Wayne he's not from Atlanta, but he's from Georgia. You got Bubba Dub from Texas. Oh, you got DC Young Fly.
DC Young Fly.
Okay.
DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly hilarious, man. DC Young Fly hilarious, man.
Yeah, DC Young Fly definitely one of them more. Him and I like him and Carlos. I like all three of the 85 South, but him and Carlos Miller, you know what I'm saying? I love listening to them to do comedy. I'm gonna tell you somebody else. I don't know if you heard of him, but if you look up this guy named Mojo Brooks, I think he's from
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I like Mojo Brooks a lot too.
Mojo be having me tripping too, man. He be having me tripping too, man. Mojo, he be having me tripping too. And Mike Epps. Oh man, Mike Epps hilarious, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just watched his new comedy special, so I was definitely a fan of that last one. I'm not always a fan of his stand up. I love his movies, but his last stand-up comedy was pretty good. Samoa's was good. And even Cat Williams, he came back because the one he did before that I really didn't like. But this last Cat Williams, oh yeah.
Yeah.
He hit the mark on this last one. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
know,
saying?
Hey
I like
man,
Frank.
y'all can't forget about Earthquake on SJ. They
Oh yeah.
Man,
funny.
hey man, hey man, Earthquake on SJ, man. Even what's the name there? Yeah, Earthquake hilarious, man. On SJ just man, he just naturally crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. I think Bruce got something coming out soon too. I seen him on something. I think I've seen him on TikTok or something talking about it. But I think Bruce got something coming out here soon.
Okay,
Hey
So
man,
okay,
I
okay.
can't, I don't know if Bruce Bruce gonna be as funny as he used to be because he stopped eating Chinese food and stopped eating Korean chicken wings. He lost all that weight. I don't know if he gonna still be as
what about
funny.
Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce Bruce.
Yeah, I did see him on something. He did like he lost a bunch of weight. Yeah, I did. I
Yeah,
did
he
see
did.
him. Yeah, he definitely lost some weight.
I don't know if the jokes could have been in the fat. So if he's skinny now, they might not be funny no more.
Well, I mean, if Lavelle Crawford can pull it off, and Lavelle Crawford lost all that weight, and most of his jokes early on was always about eating and being big, so he was able to pull it off. So I feel like if you
But
are you a better comedian, huh?
most of the Lavelle Crawford jokes was kind of stored in his neck, because he had that fat neck.
You stupid. I can't with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, man.
I cannot with you. Hell no. But anyway, brother, man. Matter of fact, before we go, man, I want to ask you, what does your name mean? BYG Curse. So tell us how you got. We should have started off like that. Where'd you come up with that name? That's unique.
Oh, okay, BYG mean Bradshaw, you great.
Means what?
Bradshaw, you great. My last name.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, Bradshaw, you great.
Okay,
Okay,
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
okay, good.
and curse, man. Curse. We all curse. You know what I'm saying? The good, the
Yeah,
bad, we all curse. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, be Bradshaw, you great. Curse. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Yeah, man.
curses from the company as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
cause
sure.
He
man,
was curse was Thor Nemesis.
Got you.
right. Cause man, black and brown people, but we gotta stay 25 steps ahead of everybody else.
Man, I swear for clap for my cheese and crackers we do, man.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You better
Yeah.
say that.
Hey,
yeah,
well,
Uh,
man.
brother, I appreciate you coming on, giving us your time tonight. I apologize from last night. I was on a flight. Sometimes my job, he had me jumping on these flights at the last minute, and I
Hey,
was at the
man.
airport all day yesterday. You know what I mean? So it was crazy.
Man, was understood shouldn't be explained, man. You good, man. We got it done.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, man, before we get out of here, man, just kind of tell people where they can find your music and, like, what you got coming up. I know you got the tour, so just try to tell people where they can find you and any dates that you got on your tour.
Yeah, man. You can find me on Spotify, man. You can find me really on all platforms. So BYG, KURSE, Byg Kurse, you know what I'm saying? I say we're gonna be down there in Austin, Texas on the 16th. We'll be in San Antonio on the 18th. We'll be in Houston on the 20th, and we'll be at Dallas on the 21st. Be in
Okay. And
Nashville on the 28th.
now, I was gonna say, what was the
What
tour
is that?
called again, and who's on it?
It's called it's Tom Ski Mask tour. It's called the Too Wild for the World tour.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
the Too
what's
Wild
up.
for the World tour. Yeah, man, and we'll be in Jackson, Michigan, 420.
You said Jackson, Michigan.
Jackson, Michigan.
It's funny because I actually heard of that before. I probably been out there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well,
That's crazy.
that's where Tony Dungeon from.
Oh, okay. But I think I actually been out there. I'm trying to figure out what side of Michigan is on. But I think I've been out there.
It's like an hour from Detroit, and it's like
Gotcha.
Lansing and all those is like in the area.
That's why I know our party because I know I've been through Lansing. So, yeah. A matter of fact, I was in Lansing. I was in Detroit in that area like was it like a week ago? Yeah, about a week ago. A week ago, I was out there in Detroit. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
all right.
that they showed me love up there as well, man. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I got a nephew that played for the Detroit Lions. So, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's big, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, brother, I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate Jonathan Coleman sending you our way. You know what I'm saying? You know, much love to you, much blessings to you, man. And you know, you keep working hard, doing your thing, and you know what I'm saying, maybe we'll link up somewhere and be able to, you know, do some media or something for you one of these days or something. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
man, look, I'm cock locking ready to rock, man. I'm always ready, so I don't worry about getting ready.
I know that's right, brother. All right, man. You have a blessed and wonderful night, wonderful week. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate you coming on.
No problem, man. I appreciate you guys having me. Yeah, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man, week, year, month, man, all of it, man. You know what I'm about, man.
Yes,
All
sir.
the
Yes,
blessing
sir.
for our doors, bro.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Peace and
All right, peace
blessings.
and blessings. We out.
Okay, we out.
Girl, and she knew I was out to go and clear my mind. The girl, she's